Hello, everyone! Get ready for incredible moments caught on camera. Featuring rare events and real-life surprises captured at exactly the right second. Look closely, because the smallest detail may reveal that something extraordinary is about to happen. When the wind gets strong enough, large glass windows can become the weakest point of an entire building. A storm can turn a seemingly solid facade into the first place to bear the pressure. Weather can change in an instant. And when the wind becomes too strong, the most important thing is getting everyone inside to a safe place. A car can take years to afford, but just a few seconds of a landslide can create a massive repair bill. Where are you watching from? Would you still take your dog outside with a storm approaching? A racetrack isn't just about speed. Technique, protective equipment, and safety barriers are what truly protect the drivers. Within seconds, the front of a nail salon became the scene of an unexpected vehicle crash. The driver was 95 years old. Sometimes luck is only a few inches away. And today, a guardian angel was working overtime in Paraguay. There are packages you hope will arrive on time. But this is definitely not the kind of package anyone wants to see being unboxed like this. Within seconds, Typhoon Wifa tore the roof off a restaurant in Chantaburi. Turning an ordinary moment into a terrifying scene. Kunming suddenly changed under powerful winds caused by Typhoon Bavi. Nature may have been far away, but its force certainly wasn't. The ground began shaking, and everything inside the store quickly spiraled out of control. The earthquake in Mandalay showed just how terrifying the power of seismic activity can be. Some things take years to build, but only a moment to disappear. Thankfully, this family didn't have to witness that ending. Only a few metal bars separated the climbers from the icy crevasse below. Everest has never been a place where carelessness is an option. People can calculate a flight path, but one powerful gust pushed the skydiver off course and straight toward a residential area. Feeding fish may sound harmless, but with large fish, one sudden leap is enough to startle anyone standing nearby.
That is a money shot. Holy cow. Let me see, are you bleeding? Where? Oh.
Before pedestrians could even understand what was happening, the cow ran straight into a store. Downtown Quevedo was suddenly thrown into chaos. We learn one thing: experience is valuable, but caution is always the first line of defense. Just watching everything shake in Siputat is enough to understand how terrifyingly powerful nature had become. Like, if this shocked you, comment your thoughts and subscribe for more incredible moments. A flash flood carried soil and rocks into Lake Powell, creating a massive reddish-brown flow like a giant streak of paint across Glen Canyon. What makes this haunting isn't just the massive fireball, but the calmness of the camera capturing a historic moment.
No. Ay, qué asco.
A fireworks factory in Colombia suddenly exploded violently, leaving witnesses horrified. Every life, human or animal, deserves to be saved. And amid this thick mud, the rescuers' determination became the only hope. After a serious crash in Vietnam, the driver miraculously survived by ducking down just in time. Moments later, several people worked together to get him safely out. The eye of a storm can range from 10 to 40 miles wide. Ironically, the strongest winds are found right along the edge of the eye. Watch as the sofa is lifted off the ground and spins through the air, revealing just how powerful the wind was when it swept through a storage facility in Suffolk. When the ground beneath your feet suddenly moves, almost every calculation becomes meaningless. Perhaps at that moment, someone truly was watching over him. After just a few seconds of shaking, the entire wall could no longer stand. The destructive power of the earthquake in Venezuela was clearly visible right before our eyes. The sea is vast, yet a yacht can still end up stranded right near the shore. Comiza witnessed exactly that moment. A collision can turn an ordinary road into an emergency within just a few seconds. Was saving a few minutes worth risking a life in Russia? The reckless overtake ended in a crash, but fortunately, no other vehicles were caught up in the aftermath. Judging by the way he handled the situation, the driver clearly did everything he could to avoid a worse outcome. A powerful hailstorm in Colorado kept pounding down, turning the vehicle into an unwilling target. This wasn't ordinary rain. These were tennis ball-sized hailstones crashing straight down onto the sea. Have you ever experienced lightning this close? What's the best safety tip you've learned? Have you ever experienced lightning this close? What's the best safety tip you've learned? The fireworks warehouse explosion in Esparto caused a fire that spread across approximately 82 acres, equivalent to nearly 62 American football fields. The building had already begun leaning after the earthquake, with pieces continuing to fall before the entire structure collapsed. Within seconds, a cloud of dust covered everything.
Be careful though, we don't want to go. Ah!
Manatees may look gentle, but when the entire herd gets startled at once, the water suddenly becomes anything but calm. Hailstones came crashing down like chunks of ice thrown from the sky. Even the vast ocean seemed to tremble under the impact. Nearly 2-inch hailstones kept pounding the waters off Nantucket. The surface erupted with every impact. In Sao Paulo, Brazil, intense heat caused the air above the flames to swirl violently, creating a rare, rotating column of fire. A landslide in Italy released millions of cubic meters of rock and earth rushing into the valley like a massive waterfall. Two cars crashed right in front of the motorcycle. The camera was so close to the collision that the footage is genuinely chilling. In an incident like this, keeping a safe distance matters more than any attempt to intervene. The passenger minibus took the turn too quickly and rolled over in Bangladesh. Thankfully, no one was seriously injured. This is why many offshore jobs come with high pay. Not everyone can handle days on the sea this rough. When hail meets the ocean, the result is both violent and strangely mesmerizing. Nature certainly knows how to create an effect. Two people tried using their own body weight to hold the greenhouse in place. But against the powerful winds in Anhui, their efforts simply weren't enough. Meltwater from the snow was quietly weakening the ground, and eventually homes in Utah began to lose their stability. Even the safest looking places can face nature's power in an instant. What does this moment make you realize? A propane tank may appear harmless while sitting still, but if it isn't stored properly, danger can appear at any moment. No one expected that after disappearing for 2 days, the dog would end up on a ledge on the 13th floor. Just seeing where it was is enough to make your heart race.
Hey, come here.
Moments like this show just how incredible the firefighters in Arkansas really are.
Yeah, you have it in pretty exit ground. There you go. I know about this. I know. It's okay. He's a good boy. Oh yeah, you're a biter? Say I'm a little nibbly little thing. I'm scared. It's okay, buddy. Would you like a hot dog? Well now.
Hurricane Melissa made landfall in Jamaica as a Category 5 storm, bringing extremely powerful winds, heavy rain, and widespread flooding. A derecho swept through Cedar Rapids, flattening trees and sending debris flying everywhere.
Oh, our tree's gone! We lost 2 trees! Oh, damn, I love those trees.
An unforgettable scene. This is why checking the weather forecast should always be the first thing you do before heading out to sea. When the ground suddenly shook with a magnitude of 7.4, many homes in Turkey couldn't withstand the enormous pressure. After chasing it for 5 straight laps, it looked like they were finally going to catch up. But then the opponent suddenly changed direction and simply got away. The lion chose the perfect moment to strike. The zebra chose the perfect moment to fight back, forcing the predator to retreat. A haunting rotating column appeared in the sky. Just moments earlier, a tornado had been confirmed on the ground near Morgantown.
И что это за фигня?
A nearly perfect rink of smoke appeared in the sky. This strange sight was a moment when nature and physics seemed to speak at the same time. Strong winds and relentless rain battered the area, but this man remained outside as if he wanted to see just how long he could endure it.
Bananas still there, doubt it.
You only have to look at the scene to understand how powerful the storm was. The screams behind the camera made the moment even more haunting. When visibility disappears behind blowing sand and dust, every meter forward becomes unpredictable and dangerous. Would you send this video to someone who would never believe a sinkhole could open like this?
Isn't that crazy? Whoa, jeez, whoa! Whoa.
The fire reached the propane tank, followed by a series of explosions. Within moments, 2 food trucks in Portland were destroyed.
Get away from the parking lot now.
Yeah.
The explosion began with an overheated propane tank in the vehicle's trunk, but the bigger question is how it was stored in the first place. The Marlin launched onto the deck like a living spear. The captain and crew had only seconds to protect the passengers and get it back into the waters off Panama. Wait, did that sheep just laugh in his face? People on the ground were struggling against the wind, while up in the sky, the pilot faced an equally difficult landing challenge. An EF1 tornado put the entire lineup of aircraft to the test, but thankfully none of them were swept away. As soon as the ground started shaking, he rushed to hold onto the belongings. Meanwhile, his wife seemed to have to look after herself first. Just watching everything shake inside the restaurant is enough to feel the power of the earthquake in Port Vila. What on earth made him rush so desperately that he completely lost control? Just seconds after the woman left the bus stop in Thornley, Sydney, an out-of-control car came crashing straight into the exact spot where she had been standing. Could there have been a problem with the front left wheel? The footage isn't enough to say for sure, but something unusual appears just before the truck suddenly changes direction. A truck tire exploded right beside them, yet the BMW continued straight ahead without even flinching. You don't even need to step outside to see the storm's power. It's right there on the windshield. The person filming was dangerously close to the tornado. Ahead of him, a rotating column moved through a residential area where more than 250 homes had already been destroyed. Floodwaters from the Hunza Glacier carried broken ice landslides and powerful avalanches downstream. Yet the crowd below stood watching as if this were almost routine. A powerful storm turned large parts of Puebla into raging floodwaters. The force was strong enough to damage roads and buildings. As the climate becomes more extreme, the struggle for survival isn't limited to humans. Animals have to face it too.
These are cows floating down the river. Poor cattle.
Do you usually watch nature videos during your morning break or late at night?
Just finished this carving.
Seeing the finished product really shows just how impressive the craftsmanship is. A tornado appeared extremely close, southeast of Yazoo City. The winds were so powerful that the drone recording the footage disappeared. The rotating column was frightening enough, but the screams of the witnesses made the moment feel even more real. Venezuela has just experienced a concerning earthquake. Hopefully, everyone affected can soon begin rebuilding their lives. You can lose your focus, but gravity never does. The moment in Mundu Paramba shows how an out-of-control vehicle can suddenly turn danger toward other drivers who thought they were safely out of the situation. Once an obstacle appeared ahead, even a sharp steering maneuver was almost not enough to save the situation. Using a blowtorch to cut into a gas cylinder already sounds like a bad idea. If pressure or flammable gas remains inside, an accident can happen instantly.
Yeah.
The entire massive bridge beam collapsed into the river within seconds. Thankfully, the workers underneath escaped safely. Comment 100 to salute the deputies who stepped in to help.
We're gonna get you guys over on our boat. You're welcome.
Their trip up Mount Tibre-Gargan will probably be a memory they'll never forget. What began as a mountain adventure turned into a rescue mission when neither of them could make it back down on their own. Thank you for staying with us until the very end of the video. Share in the comments which moment impressed or surprised you the most. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more incredible moments in our upcoming videos.